to be here with you tonight. Can you hear me okay? A little bit? Yes, no? Louder? Do I need to be loud or does the mic need to be loud?
Both.
Okay. You know, I've been scribbling on my notes for the last few minutes and they've just become a big mess. And it made me think, my girlfriend said to me, isn't that what it is though? Cancer, it's a mess. It's a mess. Grief is a mess. So, my name is Laura Kramer. I'm a wife, mother, friend, and sister. I'm a writer, speaker, and blogger, but tonight, I am a daughter. I am a daughter who lost her dad to cancer. Last April, my 69-year-old dad, healthy and active father, was diagnosed with cancer. 6 weeks later, the day after Father's Day, I held my dad's hand as he took his last breath. After my dad's diagnosis, and before his death, I sat with him during his chemo treatments. I sat with him in silence. I listened to his heart. I read to him, and then he was gone. That fast. Too fast. But this is what I know. He was never alone. Never. Not in the grief of devastating news, not during chemo, not in any of those moments of pain and despair. He was never alone. His devoted wife, his kids and grandkids, friends, his God stayed with him. Not just in the last moments, but in each and every moment. All of them. And so this is what I know. We are not meant to live life alone. Not in the joys or the sorrows. Life can knock us down. Cancer can put us down for the count, but we have a choice. I had a choice. Will I offer my hand to another who is poisoned by death to help and carry them through? Will you? I chose to journey with my dad, fully present and engaged with his reality. It was hard and heartbreaking. I could have stuffed my hands in my pockets and let others carry him through, but I chose to walk a sacred journey with him. And truly that is what it is, a sacred journey. This is what I know. Every person's journey through cancer is hard and painful, but by being present with them, comfort comes. Only 5 months after my dad died, my dear friend was diagnosed with breast cancer. Her hands reached out for others to hold and carry her through the hardest battle of her life because she knows she can't do this alone. And I won't let her. This is what I know. There is strength in numbers. There is an unbreakable bond when we link arms together and choose to stay on the journey with our loved one, even in the midst of heartache, pain, disease, and possible death. This is what I know. No one wants to be alone. No one. We are strangers, you and I, and yet I can look upon your faces and know I am not alone. We are bound together by a common journey, not just by cancer, but by being human. We must journey this life together, always together. This is what I know. Cancer sucks. And it is sneaky. It sneaks in like a stealth bomb, completely unsuspecting and ready to kill on contact. It rips through and tears up the insides of an incredibly designed body that was meant to live and thrive. It makes its entrance without invitation and wreaks havoc. It is ugly, and repulsive. This is what I know. I miss my dad. And I want him back. I really do. I want him to give my boys those plastic baggies filled with bubblegum and coins from his ashtray jar. I want to feel his kiss on my forehead and for him to tell me that everything's going to be okay. But this is what I know. Cancer may kill life, but I choose to cling to the life giver. Cancer is big, but there is something so much bigger than that. Hope. Hope is bigger than cancer. Hope is brighter and lighter. Hope brings life. Hope brings life in spite of the diagnosis. This is what I know. As one who lost a loved one to cancer, my grief became my valley. Yet still, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, grief will not own me. Grief will not stunt my hope. Grief will not overwhelm me with fear, because I am not alone. My God is with me, always. And if you are in the valley battling cancer, my dad would want you to know you've done nothing to deserve this. You have done nothing to deserve this sickness. I would declare over you that cancer does not own you. Cancer does not stunt your hope. Cancer does not have power over you, because you are not alone. God is with you. Family and friends are beside you, always. This is what I know. Life is meant to be journeyed together. I could look into these glowing lights that surround the track, and it could shake me up in fear of cancer, but instead I choose to look, and behind the bleachers it's spelled out. I choose to see it as a sea of hope, that these lights are the same glow that lives in each of you. The one that you lost is not gone. They live forever in you. These lights, they're evidence of the light they brought into this world, into your world. May these lights here symbolize a community holding one another in the midst of battle and grief. Thank you for letting me share. Let's journey together.